Thank you, Chairman, colleagues. I see that we are all struggling to meet the 6 minutes, so I'm going to cut the 12-page speech that I was given and simply say ditto to what the Chairman said a while ago. We are facing COVID-19, climate change, conflict, and several other crises which cause us to be agile, flexible, and united in our approach to achieve this goal of now building a resilient, inclusive, sustainable agricultural sector. Locally, Jamaica is seeking to do so by developing sustainable food systems, by driving agribusiness, by modernizing a more efficient agricultural sector, and by supporting our government's medium-term strategic priority and being a significant contributor, a key driver of growth in our country. We have to look towards doing this regionally. And I must say that the better production theme and all of the themes are strategic, cross-cutting, and essential. For Jamaica, we are pursuing the better production theme through a number of projects. I'm going to highlight only a few. Blue innovation, for us to develop and implement a diversified and new business. Agro-production, which is critical to broaden the industrial value chain and agri-food production systems. Agroforestry and fruit tree crop production, critical in Jamaica, as well as the rapid multiplication system for small ruminants. Lastly is seed production. And all of this within the context of us advancing our research and development, soil mapping, soil fertility, and taking a very empirical approach to agriculture. So while at a country level, our best strategies are integrated into our medium-term business plan, there are several constraints. We are shackled and restricted by some of them. Integrated land and water management for sustainable agri-food systems, the innovative approaches, partnership solutions, financing and delivery mechanisms supported by close collaboration between research and development, and also the need for us to scale up climate action, particularly, as was said by our chair, for countries that are most vulnerable to climate change. There's also the need for me to highlight that the FAO, through Crispin Moreira and the local team, is working with the government of Jamaica. We have engendered a very strong partnership advancing projects focused on the homegrown school feeding program. We are advancing projects under our resilience in agriculture and market systems for the COVID-19 response. We are advancing a government's buyback program by providing support to assist in the collection and redistribution of produce, specifically to those areas that need it the most and have needed it the most in the height of the pandemic. And now we have critical projects, some which have already been approved, that we are advancing in terms of improving rural livelihoods, in terms of enhancing climate resilience, developing our fishing villages, and improving phytosanitary food safety and market access opportunities. I want to highlight that Jamaica is also very pleased to be included in a project under the South-South Cooperation Program, which is a partnership between FAO, China, and CELAC. So we applaud the FAO, and we see a great future in the partnership with this noble institution. And so it is within this vein that we leave just a following, just a few matters for consideration. In terms of our local capacity, there's still room for terms of the technical support, in terms of the value chain actors being more equipped with technical and managerial capacities, in terms of linkages between public and private sector organizations and support for building capacity across those sectors, and strengthening capacity to design and implement financial instruments which are critical if the stakeholders are able to achieve the goal of meeting local production. At a regional and national level, FAO could continue to provide technical assistance and enhance that in terms of supporting countries to address the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, particularly on those rural, vulnerable areas. So promoting the necessary transformation that's required to boost rural economic activities. We could also have better coordination and approach. It looks like my mic is weak. Hearing me? No. We could also continue through sub-regional and regional partnerships with the FAO to support members in improving information and communication and to integrate the digital technologies so they become more accessible, particularly again for the rural communities. Lastly, I think that there's room for us, as I said before, to support more public-private partnerships and also to have a specific focus on agricultural value chains, digital, post-harvest, financial innovations, particularly for the integration of women and youth. And this effort should also involve the strengthening of livelihoods in coastal communities. So, as I close, Jamaica continues to appreciate the support and we will work together to ensure that our agricultural space advances climate action, includes our women, includes our youth, and drives all stakeholders to be integrated in the current and future direction of this important sector. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jamaica. I will now give the floor to Paraguay.